Hey everybody, welcome to another Quarantine Quickie Questions with your Deep Purple podcast host, Nate. Actually stuck at a light here on my way to work for my necessary job. A question was posed by Rye at Sabbath Bloody Podcast. Which Deep Purple member had the best catalog, basically, after leaving the band? And that's a really tough one. So, I mean, I've got some certain favorites. Gillan, obviously, after leaving the band, had some great stuff. Some of my favorite stuff was Ian Gillan Band, Clearer Turbulence being one of my favorite albums. Roger Glover's Butterfly Ball, if you watch the show, you obviously know is a huge favorite of both myself and John. Then, of course, there's all Richie's stuff with Rainbow and his early Rainbow stuff, which we really like. Captain Beyond is of course huge. I think Tommy Bolin could have, had he survived, could have definitely been in that mold, as he had some great solo albums kind of concurrent with Deep Purple and after. But sadly that wasn't fully realized. Glenn Hughes had an immense, it was very prolific, particularly starting in the 90s. I think though, for the purposes of this question, my number one is gonna have to be David Coverdale. His first two solo albums were just absolutely incredible, completely underrated and underappreciated. And when he formed the early Whitesnake, I mean, you essentially had what could have been possibly called Deep Purple for a few albums, with Ian Pace and John Lord still being in there. So Coverdale's stuff was of extremely high quality. I think he really blossomed into his own as a songwriter. There are some favorites throughout the rest of the members for sure, but as far as if you're talking about that 10-year span probably after he left Deep Purple, would have to be amongst some of the best solo material that was released and most consistent solo material that was released by any of the former members. And that's coming to you from someone who really loves a heck of a lot of the other solo material by the other members. So that's my answer for today. I hope you're all doing well out there and able to get some sort of calm during this crazy time. My calm's about to end in a few minutes when I arrive at work, but stay safe out there, everybody, and talk to you tomorrow.